you're in the right place. Let's get to it.
Clout. But we have to have commitment over clout. See, when football is getting you all these offers and giving you a chance to get recruited, it's dangerous. But it's good, but it can be dangerous. And the reason why I'm saying it can be dangerous is because when you want your kid to have all the success, or your kid want to have all these offers and get recruited and take these college visits and be a 4-star, a 5-star, 3-star, whatever star, you fall in love with the clout instead of the commitment. You fall in love with the clout instead of the commitment, right? And that's a lot of it. That's a lot of the nastiness. That's a lot of the wickedness, and a lot of why people is doing ill-advised things to people they love is because of the clout part of it. And bear with me, I told you I'm not here to talk about or talk down to no one. I'm here to teach and why I know how nasty that can be and how dark of a place clout chasing can be as far as high school sports. Because I lived it, I've done it at a high level, and now I've come back and I've been around it and I understand why the clout is being chased, right? So let's move on. I'm not going to keep babbling about that. The truth is, no great athlete or great leader, coach, mentor, got to where they are by running every time things got tough. I've never ran. There was no point. When things got tough, why run? I ran to the people that love me, you know. The truth is, no great athlete or great leader got to where they are by running every time things got tough. They stayed. I stayed. I like to tell stories. So I'm not name dropping nobody. I'm not telling no teams, but I played AAU basketball. And I want to say we was maybe in 8th grade summer, about to become freshmen, or maybe 9th grade summer, about to become sophomores. I can't really remember, but we played on the same team. The guys and I played on the same team growing up from first, second grade, all the way up to that moment. And everyone but a few others and I decided to stay. Everyone else left because they thought the grass was greener. But it was something burning in my heart that wouldn't let me leave. And I would be crazy if I understood what loyalty was at that moment. But I understood what love was. I understood that the people that loved me and did for me when they didn't have to, when my parents couldn't provide, when my household couldn't provide, but they made sure I didn't go without. There's no way I could run from that. There's no way that I could leave and switch on that in an instant. Because I understood that I owed them something, but I didn't know what that something was. But that's what we're teaching our kids when we teach them to run. We're teaching to not be appreciative of the things that people in the community done for them over and over again without asking for nothing in return. I couldn't leave. It was something in me that I knew I owed a little bit of something. Right? I worked. We built something. And this is all to be teaching. I'm not coming at no one. Right? So let's dive in it. Look at the strongest programs. If you think about college, NFL, who just won? The Eagles, strong program. The strongest teams, they're built on trust, accountability, and long-term investment, right? Long-term investment. The Eagles lost the Super Bowl a couple years ago, but they didn't go switching and go and get new contracts. Some of them took less money to stay on that team because they knew if they stood together and came in as a man and a group in the community, that they could get back to that stage. And they did, and it worked out, and they eventually won. We get lost in the short-term investment. We want fast results. We want everything instant. If it ain't instant, we dipping. No, you have to fall in love with the long-term investment. If we want our kids to succeed, we have to reinforce that mindset. We giving our kids all this dumb and stupidity stuff. Oh, you can run when it ain't going your way, or this about you. Hey, my son ain't doing this. My son ain't getting this courage. Oh, we thinking about dipping. If my son ain't getting this, but they're teaching our kids bad life. That's bad life. We have to reinforce good things in them. No, son, put this city on your back because I believe in you, son. Son, this team needs you. This community needs you because I know if you leave, this community may crumble. Son, I need you, son. We need you. That's what we need to be reinforcing in our kids every day to make them believe that they are worth something for this community, not to run and get used by other communities because their community need our kids to thrive and to prosper. And it's not about pick me, pick me, pick me. I love everyone. I'm not disapproving no one. I'm not saying no one is less of me or I know as much. I love everyone. I just love the kids that come from our community because I came home to work with the community that worked for me, and that's it. And that's why I love them so hard and so much, and I want to teach and coach the kids that grew up like me, that grew up like us, our coaching staff, right? Because we deserve that. Yes, we deserve that. And I'm saying that in the most unselfish way because that's why I love coaching. Don't strip that opportunity from us to be able to coach an amazing kid, your amazing kid that you raised, because things got a little bit tough for them. We want to get through them tough times with them. Let us, please, right? If a kid isn't starting right away, that's an opportunity for growth, not a reason to leave. If a team has a rough season, that's a challenge to overcome, not a reason to give up. These are the lessons that build character. And if we don't teach them now, we're setting these kids up to struggle later in life when things don't go their way. These 4 years is going to zoom by. Why put your kids through something chaotic? Because you had too much pride and ego. Let us love the kids. We want to coach them. We want to get them better. We're trying to build this community back up. These kids is amazing, but y'all got to let them spread their wings and get off their back a little bit. And this is all coming from love. I'm not coming to point fingers at nobody individual because I love so much. I just want these kids to be great. I want y'all to be great as parents. Let's figure this out. There's no point of us arguing, bickering, and going back and forth for what? That's not doing nothing but hurting who? At the end of the day, let's figure it out.
You're in the right place. Let's get to it.